There we go. Oh, now that to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Using concepts to give shape to ether, creation magics allow us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must all undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. As part of that process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you will enjoy touring it with us. It's just looking down at me like this little little weirdo at my ankles. Look at me up and down. Now then, our friend Hermes, aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there first. Tired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emmett Silk would just keep a low profile for his errand, so... Do you know how to make a robe? The basic concept will do. Nope. No? In that case, Emmett Silk... No, your whim, your responsibility. You're getting another thimble of ether out of me. Ah, the way he scrims sometimes, you'd think he wasn't a nigh bottomless font of magic. Very well, I should make the rope, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. Said, nah, dress that thing yourself. Alright, where are you? You are over here. This place is massive. What in the fuck are you? Who? You are over here. I'm gonna keep harassing you, Emmett. Hi! No means no, just be grateful I'm even willing to wait. These creatures should suffice. Huh? Huh? Oh. An aetheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 Petaludal. There are 3 species here. I believe any 2 different kinds should serve. Now I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied, no pun intended, to the strength of its user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the Petaludi... Oh, Petaludi. I don't know why I said Petaludal first. Good luck. Oh, boy. Oh. Let's do... Ooh, what colors do I want? Ooh, watch out for you. Okay. I don't want to kill you. But we are going to weaken you. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2. It should be good enough. Got it. I do like your colors over here. Beautiful. Got it. Let's go. Look what I caught. Oh, sorry, I'm right in your fucking robes. My apologies. Cut the Petaludi. Yep, yep. You're so friendly and warm. I'm so excited for it. Look for a spot of reversion. Reversion? There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we're trying not to stand out. Try not for size. Will someone be angry with us for using those creatures? Oh, it's fine. There's no one around to tell us off. Besides, we can always make more They need only a tiny amount of ether. It may take some effort to get the form and composition right, but anyone familiar with the concept should be able to manage. Well and good to disguise and educate it, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least, it should spare you unwanted attention from casual observers. He's saving your butt, by the way. And if such be true, even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain to those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, don't make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you're familiar. The question is, whose? Ah, of course, Azem's. If you say you belong to her, people will give you the benefit of the doubt for any and all outlandish behavior. Am I that bad? Damn! Exploiting our associate's absence. For lack of her presence, absolutely. Were she here, she'd have been the first to propose the idea, and you know all because my hands have saved the island for Squapes. Your story is settled. Let's continue with our errand. Cool. I get to keep these? Oh. Also, open these. There we go. So, recommended gear. I'm good. Update my answer. And I need to... Whoa. Oh my god. What are these? Sophist robes. So, do I have gloves? I do not. Ooh, my gloves need to get repaired at some point. Sophist Padilla. Do I need to wear one of those mask thingies? No, I don't. Ayo! Let's continue on the path. Anagnorisis. Fuck. Sishball. Place here is an observation hub and residence both. Someone there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. Ah, I forgot to speak to Evic. I am so sorry. We go this way. I'm keeping these robes. 100%. No, we'll see how behavior is weird. I'm a Zim's familiar. Nothing weird about me. At least not the ordinary for SM. Please. Ooh, crystal. I am it. I was wondering what she was examining, but it seems to be the bush itself. It's a mighty fine bush. There you go, attune. Wait, I can attune. Oh, apparently I can. Oh my god. Oh. Seeing all kinds of familiar creature. Oh my god, that scared me. I can actually attune to this. No way. Too far above me. I can attune. I couldn't attune to the other one, but this one I can. I'm a teeny tiny little familiar. Thank you, Piety. There you go. Another one of Aslan's creations, Piety. They don't seem as big in comparison anymore. Let's see if this server knows Hermes' whereabouts. Hello? Yes, can I help you?
Yes, can I help you?
We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him?
Well, now, by your mask, I assume you're one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be visitation.
I'm sorry, Kara, that you had to hear this. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated.
I see. My lips are sealed. The chief should be out conducting observations as usual. His focus of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you'll find him at one of the pools here.
Doesn't even spare me a glance. Good. The pools, you say? Many thanks and apologies for disrupting your work. I say, Headlight. Oh my god. Even after all this time, I've heard your name. Hythlodaeus. Well, I've never met Hermes. You know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? Aye, that I could. As you know, Emet-Selch and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see Aether quite keenly and from great distances. With the skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt that it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis and the man in charge of it. This is as much for your own enjoyment, like as not, but point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. So you know, it's because we're in Elpis that we don't have our cowls up. A special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. It's still a dickhead to me to this day. But he's not wrong, though. I do not have common sense. It's very treating too to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let's find our man. There we go, Emmett's like, whatever. Whatever. What's that unusual? What? Oh, adorable. That's cute. I hope that's a minion. Oh look, there's a mender. Perfect. My shit broken. Would you help? Oh my god! Jesus, I fucked my shit up. What the fuck? Probably because I wiped so many times. I'm sorry. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, Beline's girl. Hello, Hermes. I need to see your face, motherfucker.
Ah, you are...
Oh,
I love your design.
different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be... Wait. Please. Wait. Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me?
Whoa.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Oh.
May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
Yes, I did.
Hythlodaeus. It's been a while.
Hythlodaeus.
Too long,
I
I
will
think.
remember this.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you. You are of the convocation?
Emmet Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to...
She's just so excited.
Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
Huh.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters.
You sound so angry. You grumpy.
By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
Oh, that's Milefell.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An Amistoma is missing.
Eh?
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish. The Ambistomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however... Excuse me.
I'll help too.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
May I suggest we split up?
You're
If you would
drinking
be
way
so
too
good as
much.
to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
They are adorable. You are not wrong, sir. If it's like I just want to go home, bro. I don't want to deal with this. Are y'all friendly? Oh, you are not. You are not friendly. You are very, very aggressive. So I will not cur your wrath. Where are you? Huh. Yeet. Hello. It seems Hermes and Medion have found their quarry, a creature known in this age as an ambystoma. Yet though it has been safely extricated from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite the predicament. Are you stuck in the tree, sir? Oh! I didn't even see you there! The ambystoma Hermes saw it high up the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him and he slipped. Do you need a hand? No, I'm fine if a little embarrassed. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. Oh! You good? Hermes, are you alright? Quite alright, yes. My apologies for making you worry. Bro! Both you and, Charlie M. seems familiar. Charlie Quinn, you are called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. Say, nah. You may be able to fly, but it doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no, I've forgotten all about its fellows. Relax! We got people watching. Surely, what a relief. I must thank Emmett Selk and Oh my god, I just heard his name and I forgot it again. Please, I suck at reading this. Hythlodaeus. There we go. I return to them, but first, with the distractions out of the way, my brain stops functioning when I try to read it. As Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Okay. So her ether is incredibly thin, And she could die at any moment? Jesus. Having found the wayward ambystoma, Hermes is the picture of relief. Well, we must keep the others waiting. Let us return to Anagnorisis. Anagnorisis. My god. I hate myself so fucking much. Okay, let's get back. No, I didn't mean to. I forgot to talk to Emmett. I was trying to click on Emmett. Apologies for the trouble. Oh, fuck. I wanted to talk to Emmett. Oh, Frozen leaves something back to the space. If you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs. A meeting area. We may speak there. Well, take care not to let the creatures slip away again. God, I'm sorry. Apparently here somewhere. There? Yo. While Emmett Silk has been accommodating thus far, he is the one who has business with Hermes. If you wish to attend, you will have to ask his permission. Looking down at me already like, yeah, you have to ask me permission. You won't get your way when it comes to me.
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force?
I have more things to say to him as well.
Yes, I'm sure your business with Hermes is quite pressing. You may speak with him to your heart's content after ours is concluded.
I do not object to her attendance.
Really?
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps. But I believe she can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
Fuck.
As you wish, then.
The irritation is so clear in your voice.
Behave yourself. Do you hear?
Me behave? Oh wait, never. I never. Alright, just this once.
So, it's finally happened then.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor.
Huh.
In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Fandaniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
Oh,
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Fandaniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty.
you say
Our
duty.
office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no. I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteion outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Yeah, I got you, bro. This is Fanny Pack before he became a fuckboy. Pre-K... Pre-K-pop transition. Let's go. Oh. It's okay. Well, perhaps we can go for a walk. Yes. Let's go for a walk. Oh. I went to the yard. Actually, yes, cat. We go into the bathroom? Okay, let me get up.
Okay, back I am. And I forgot to talk to Emmett again. Oh, I'm a bad person. Most would jump at the chance to serve on the convocation, and yet... Don't mind us, my friend. Please tend to Medion. Aww. He just gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. Ah. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Oh, teach you. I could teach you. Oh, she's precious. A precious little bean. Give a little shit. There we go. We could take turns. I'll tell you something, then you tell me something. Sounds like fun. It will be. It will be. Where to start? Ah, yes, let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I'll have him explain instead. Ooh. She's adorable. Only characters can react to use flashing. Oh. I was like, why can't I move? Ah, the Aetheryte. Anyone can use it to teleport anywhere. That's cold. Ew. That lotion is cold. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground or other aisles. For that, you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. Huh, interesting. So, buddy? And what have we here? Well, you look like a person. You could easily pass for a toy. I assume you're familiar like Medion. Is there something? I could pass for a toy! This is Charlie. Could you teach her about Elpis? Maybe right familiar, is he? Very well, I should be glad to introduce our fair facility to him. So you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No, any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist. Testing, which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study, in which we identify their properties, surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Should it be judged beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you too were created with the hope of making the star a better place, so heed your masters well and be good, do you hear? We will, Memnon, we will. Thank you for the lesson. You had a turn, now I get a turn. Where did you come from? Some place far, far away. In a galaxy far, far away. But I probably don't know it. I don't know much about other places. Huh. This place is important to you. I could feel it. Oh, my power. I haven't told you about it. A creation. Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Okay. I see a talking point over there. Ocean Whisper. Spriggans. Spriggans? What are Spriggans? Oh no, we call them Aurii.
If there's many, if it's just one, we say Orei. Though they're cute, they can be naughty. Sometimes they run off with the concept crystals, and Hermes has to run after them. Oh, here's something. Oh my god, it's the Hornbill. You are everywhere. Freaky little thing. Oh, this creation is perfect. Whoever created this, fuck you. But I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. It wants death and destruction. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read? Wait, please wait. I'll try again. With you this time. Go for it. Greetings, can you hear me? This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I am not actually speaking to you in your mind. Rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. Huh. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings, even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my powers when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Oh, we will be best friends. Did you hear me? Yes, 100%. Good. Now it's my turn again, so what are you good at? Playing. Playing? Still not sure what that means. Hermes says let's play, but then he goes for a walk or looks at creations. It's fun, but no different from work. Oh! Hello. I hate you. Creepy. I think we might be bothering it. Let's keep going. We'll go and see next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west row. I didn't want to scare her with fighting. Probably should have picked fighting, but I don't want to scare her. I want to be Fran. I want to be Fran. Best friend. Look at you go! Oh! Well, if it isn't Medion. I see you brought a friend today. Greetings. What? Yuento? An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Charlie. Oh, candied apple? Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat, Medion. You weren't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise.
Sorry, Charlie. I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask about yours, but I failed. I'll tell it anyway. Oh, that's what you like? Yes, yes, I can feel it. Your joy and happiness. What did I even say? I guess it's just up to the player to imagine it. Makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing with me. I want to be your friends. I will tell you all the things. Talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? Let's go and check on the boys. Checking on the boys. Talk to him at first. Back already? Pity. A bit longer we might have snuck away without you. Oh! Thanks! Ah, excellent timing. 'Twas a refreshing constitutional, I hope. Yeah, it was. I love Midian. She's great. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Midian good. Charlie wanted to learn about you and Elp, so I taught him. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. Not sure if the last one will be of any use. Hey, you never know. But I do appreciate you keeping Minnie on company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with an inspection of your work. My apologies. Don't apologize! It has been decided that Emet-Selch and Hythlodaeus will accompany me as I attend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I'm compelled to remind you that he is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Propylaeon. There is no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I don't mind. To see the joy in his presence brings Midian. I cannot imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Charlie is kind, really truly. He's taught me as much as I taught him. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes? You're bound to learn lots and lots. It's like, fuck! But Hythlodaeus is just fucking enjoying his supper. Robe of the last unicorn. Oh. Fuck, that's right. Can I undo all that? What in the fuck? Put the shit out here. You. Where did my... I already have it on. That I can't change. You, I 100% can. You, I 100% can. There we go. Fucking A. Wait, hold on. It is held that all civil organizations should conduct their affairs with total transparency, and the convocation is no exception. But that doesn't mean we are obligated to show our work to unknown entities such as you. Consider yourself privileged and behave accordingly. I behaved for you already.
Though I see new creations on a daily basis, here they look at them with a different eye. It'll be interesting to observe Hermes at work. If everyone is ready, there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward ambystoma. Have care when you step outside a hub, for there are many more unruly creatures about. This pose is perfect for me. A pose that, I absolutely would pull as a brat. Like, I'm not up to any mischief. I totally am. Yep, I'm not up to mischief, but I totally am. Alright, so we are going to speak with Hermes, who is all the way the fuck over there. Okie dokie. What the fuck is up with that fucking hornbill, bro? Uh-huh. All of them are bigger now. We were discussing his nomination. He was Melancholy incarnate. Ah, yes. The Ianthine Petaloda. One of the newest species of the ever-popular butterfly. You're so bothered about your robe? Don't be. The few specimens we repurposed won't be missed. I feel bad about the butterflies. This here is the new species of Petaloda we recently let loose. It has been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it unto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? No. It is the presence of a soul, yet the soul isn't something you could choose to have at will. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it is considered an arcane entity. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it is hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Curious. Interesting. You update the currents here? You do. Ones I'm not gonna bother with right now. The world unsundered. Yep, I can always come back. Ah, yes. Lightning Numa, just as the report said. Ah. Bro, I'm gonna see shit so differently when I go back. Although we call the structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device by manipulating the balance of elements. It keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now, the element is lightning, which draws the Numa here to replenish their ether. It appears Medion is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stand and feed the Numa? What are you supposed to feed them? By using this lightning converger, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball. A veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. I'm meant to be observing Hermes, but instead we're stuck with me. Well, I suppose she herself serves as proof of his prowess as a researcher and creator both. Fascinating creation, much like yourself, little one.
Renowned as Hermes is for his flying life forms, it's a rare privilege to be able to see one of his works in progress. So I'm supposed to use the lightning converger. Ah. Perfectly done. Look. See how they gather to feed, how they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words? Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as the Pneuma, or an ephemeral life form such as the Pedaluda, all seek to perpetuate their existence to survive. Good question. I can answer it from a theoretical standpoint, but ultimately falls to the Bureau or the Architect to pass judgment. Really? Those with exceptional vision, such as Hythlodaeus, may be able to ascertain her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. What happened to you to become such a twat in the future? Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry I was in the way. No, not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note. We still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head east to the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. See, Emmett, I'm behaving. The final day has really fucked you up, eh? I have no idea what you're looking at, cat. Why did they have a bush this fucking shape of a butt plug? Anyways. Meow. There you go. Oh, pardon me. Oh! What do you guys call them here in this time and age? Is there a guiding theme or any method to the madness that is this random assortment of features? This fellow's been the talk of the Bureau. The combination of a carefree aspect and the endless rows of fangs is strangely charming. Heh. Hythlodaeus finding the good in everything. I love him. Look at the texture on their skin!
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos. One of our newest
Ampelops,
subjects.
huh?
So, how are we coming along?
Oh, those flowers again. Will I be able to go pick one? Midian, do you know what these are called?
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis.
So they're named after the place?
Entelekis. Like me.
Enteleckies.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace.
Oh.
A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy.
Huh. What do you call it?
Well, it has no will of its own. It is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
So she was correct. Wow.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it.
Dynamis.
And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Antelekis.
Enteleckies. The fuck is an entelecki?
That's me! That's me! An Entelecki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter, on account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteion?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%, the more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions. Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an entelechy. Like me. So, are we the same? Entelecchies.
If I'm thin, it's because I haven't sucked into a proper job. Oh, to piss him off. I have been known to transcend my limits with nothing but determination.
That sounds more akin to the desperate flailings of a wild beast when facing imminent death.
Ah, shush you.
A deficit of ether alone does not an entelechy make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it.
Nah, bruh. I've seen its effects.
Oh dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fella. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
I was like, bro, I'm ready to go eat and I'm tired. He was bored. Why does that look like a selfie? Not that I, or anyone else, would be able to make use of it even if we knew. But it irks me to discover that there is an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in the celestial, he would be a welcome addition. Assuming he could be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. Why did you join the convocation? Oh, you wish to know why Emmett Silk is chosen for the convocation. I should be glad to share the tale. Ahem, it began when... Not another word. So shut your bitch ass. Lest you've forgotten where to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. What now? I'm telling about the convocation. If you would accompany us, I suppose you should at least know that much. The Convocation of 14 is a governing body that determines myriad policies. Our goal is to ensure that all is right in creation, that our star may know a brighter future. As the name suggests, the council is comprised of 14 offices, each of which is held by an individual chosen for their surpassing abilities. Depending on the office, one is required to either be the authority in a certain field or possess skills that would facilitate the performance of their stipulated duties. The former category includes Metron, specialist in aquatic life, Lawgriff, specialist in terrestrial life and husbandry, Halamarut, specialist in fungal and plant life, Amaroloid, specialist in medicine and healing, and Lahabrea, a specialist in creation magics, who has brought forth phantom beings of the highest complexity. As for the latter category, there is Ultima, advocate of the arts, Aigior, champion of enlightenment and rhetoric, Hashtarat, preserver of discipline and order, Emmet Self, keeper of the ethereal realm or underworld, and the vernacular Fandaniel, pursuer of extant phenomena. And Azim, traveler of the world and counselor of the people. What? Should I be revealing such details to you? Don't be silly. Even children know this much, and you would do well to remember it all. Huh. So that's my job, eh?
Apologies for the wait. Oh, I heard them in the distance. I have inspected the Ampelos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long ere it is released into the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring so well. The Charybdis. That is what we shall tend to next. If you will follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main isle and head north. Can I pick one of the flowers? I cannot. Why is it blacked out? Weird. You guys are? What in the fuck? Serpentine bird or winged snake? There's a slight difference in the etheric bounds between these. Oh my god! Charybdis. By this, it may be assumed that they aren't the original creations, but their offspring. I understand there is a problem with one of the Charybdis. Yes, that's right. As you know, the Charybdis is based on a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. The specimens created for the concept could all fly without issue, but a problem arose in subsequent generations. The third generation creature was born with an etheric balance leaning strongly towards water. Its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished and cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get it to rise even the slightest bit. For such change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and recommend to the Bureau that the concept be revised. With this etheric balance leaning towards water, the Charybdis would indeed struggle to manipulate the wind. Yet it is too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. I should transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. What? You need to go to needn't go to such lengths. You don't know? But of course not. Hey! Smartass. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct out of the body oneself. Whoops. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, and as uncouth and unseemly as running about robless, shameful. Am I to understand you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort, it's just that when transformed I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Yes, I believe I have a solution, Emmett Silk. May I trouble you to move that Charybdis away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight?
Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? Immediately goes to, what the fuck are you planning? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So have a little faith and run along. I trust you don't mind? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Off the fucker goes. Let me turn this off, actually. Emmett Silk is out of sight? Good, let's speak of the plan. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have Emmett Silk trained to take care of this. Huh? Aside from being able to fly untransformed, he could readily see ether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all you described, if it is not his duty, I am loath to trouble him with it. Don't be. As I mentioned, it would also be for his own sake, but that settled, let's begin at once. Charlie, I want you to go to Emmett Silk, tell him that you have a favor to ask. He will be disinclined to cooperate at first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go. Now, good luck. I have to go convince him. Use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase containing the words "I have a favor to ask" to indicate to Emmett Silk the just to prepare myself. He's not gonna be happy. Emmett. Hello, motherfucker. Well, are your preparations for the scheme that is clearly not a scheme complete? Okay, I have a favor to ask. Hey! Emmett. I have a favor to ask. Oh, no you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. Ugh, I don't know what Thaddeus is up to, and I would not be made to know. I refuse. If Thaddeus is to be believed, relentless insistence may serve to wear down the ever-weary. So, with the chat mode and say use your keyboard. Enter first contain the words please, have it Silk to plead. Okay. I want to test something. God, I hope.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should
Oh,
be quite
Charybdis.
willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emmett Silk. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
He gets bullied.
Please, Emmett Selk. Please.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
Combined with what the fuck I just typed, I'm crying.
I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
Fuck it, let's go. Yeah, it's so not happy. Please don't rewind and look at what I typed. I'm going to.
You were wondering why Emmett Selk joined the convocation.
Right.
Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even, quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so.
Oh.
What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand.
Him helping people? Oh.
Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of others. Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow. Her antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine, and together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
Wow. Look at that smile on his
yes.
face.
I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
You're free. If you Eh. What the fuck am I supposed to? Motherfucker. Emerging from his reverie, it's up notice to see if he begins to descend with the care of this. Why did it look like it was limping while flying? I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charybdis has learned to fly. Charlie and I can relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you will need to repeat the lesson. That was truly impressive. Oh. I witnessed it all from afar. The Charybdis flies. Indeed, with this we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped it to achieve this, the Charybdis is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion, if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. That is what you want. But if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way we could guarantee the anomalies such as the specimen were never born in the first place. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief, as you wish. Yeah, it's already here, so fuck you. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hermes. Uh-huh. I'm fine, don't worry. Well, that concludes all of my present tasks. Let us return to Anagnorisis for now. I'm not gonna even attempt to redo that again. Come back later for the currents. To the east. Vivacious observer. I was going the wrong fucking way for you. I enjoy myself at the end most of all. You good? Now you see what I do. Was it everything you were expecting? Why are you asking me like that? What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help, do you? Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to with the impediment of forces. Uh-huh.
I'm sure Asim didn't have shit to do with that, eh? Something seems to be weighing on Horace's mind. Yes? Tell me, Charlie, in the course of watching me, have you learned aught of value? Dynamis seems promising. Hey, what can I say? I'm a curious little one. Chief Hermes, what good fortune to find you here. Is something the matter? The Acheon, I'm afraid it's done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation than it set upon the nearby occupites, slaughtering them. Was the creature hungry, or somehow provoked? I had just fed them myself, and the occupites were keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Acheon that is to blame. Their innate viciousness. Temperament aside, it is an outstanding creature, perfect in form and function. Though it may not be suited for release, I have no doubt that the Bureau will accept its concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Doris will revert them all once the paperwork is in order. Where is the scene of the incident? Just off the path of the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doris is still there, however. Hermes, wait! Oh. Huh. If this is part of his work, then I would observe. We follow. No more complaints from you about me tagging along? Cool. Oh man, you were all the way down there. Whoa, that'd be a cool mount. Going. Rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach, I was strolling. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Here's some beasts. Acheon? Acheon? Don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. The occupied is no easy prey, but its hooves and horns was designed to be formidable even on land. But they didn't stand a chance against this creature. I'm just gonna call it a creature until I know what the fuck it is. Lacerations and bars are unmistakable. The Acheon was indeed responsible. I'm just gonna say that. The creature is nowhere to be seen. Doris was to take it away. The man makes his base at 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. Mitsock and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure the Acheon did not escape. And me? Why thanks, so it's me at 12 Wonders when you have finished. I will go on ahead, please follow with Charlie. Okay. Come, it's down this path and over the bridge. Alright. I am very, very tired. So I'm gonna call it here.